Hello, welcome to my final digital artifact for BCM325. This is about the future of education, online learning. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, we are adapting to the new normal, like students learning online, teachers teaching remotely on digital platforms, materials and libraries can be found online, and we are moving from physical classrooms to virtual classrooms. The changes that we see in the short to medium term in the next 5 to 25 years is a blended mix of offline learning and e-learning. There is a high growth and adoption of educational technology such as language apps, virtual tutoring, or conferencing tools. Here are some examples of learning platforms that are offering free access to their services. These different platforms give teachers and students unlimited time for video conferencing, learning apps for students to learn at their own pace, and there are many educational broadcasts for different ages. Duolingo, Quizlet, WebEx, BBC, and Bite Size Daily to name a few. In future, AI teaching services with personalized curriculums, AI helping teachers to grade exams and assess homework, as well as identifying and offering students who need additional help. The changes that we see in the long term in the next 25 to 50 years are advanced AI and upgraded virtual classrooms, with new electronically made curriculums, built-in educational programs, audios and illustrative videos, and an example of that would be NetEx, a cloud-based system for educational institutions. In future, students from all over the world attending the same classes while interacting with each other. There is also gamification to make learning more fun for students. As stated by Dr. Amjad, a professor at the University of Jordan, it has changed the way of teaching. It enables me to reach out to my students more efficiently and effectively through chat groups, video meetings, voting, and also document sharing, especially during this pandemic. My students also find it easier to communicate even after coronavirus. I believe traditional offline learning and e-learning can go hand by hand. E-learning will rely on advancement of technologies like virtual classrooms and tools for presentations and tutoring, and virtual reality with VR headsets with one-on-one interactions in real time, as well as classes with interactive features and tools for presentations and tutoring, and virtual reality with VR headsets that present real-life scenarios and experiences in artificial but safe environments for students. In future, with IoT, teachers and students can interact via phones, exchange information, course updates, and even access the database in real time. Students can also study anywhere at any time. AI creates personalized learning experiences for students. It provides easier access to information with interactive features that correspond to students' interests and ways of learning. Here I would like to introduce to you some of the new innovation: advanced voice recognition, AI teachers speaking different languages, advanced Google software, advanced 3D models, and also touchscreen desks. As stated by Wan Tao, Vice President of Tencent and Tencent Cloud, I believe that the integration of information technology in education will be further accelerated, and that online education will eventually become an integral component of school education. However, there are some short-term and long-term constraints to deter the development of online education. I am going to list a few. The curriculum given online may only be suitable for higher education students rather than younger students who are dependent learners. Younger dependent learners may also encounter difficulties when assuming responsibilities required by the paradigm. Facilitators must be properly trained to deliver courses to make online education successful, and the curriculum should be carefully designed. Dialogue among students, group discussions, group interactions, and participation may help schools to know more about how to improve the course content. In other cases, some students cannot afford to pay for internet access, which makes the participation in online programs difficult. This is not fair for all students. Students and teachers should also possess a minimum level of computer knowledge so as to make online learning programs successful. Successful online programs also require friendly and reliable technology. A breakdown of the internet connection could fail the programs. I would also like to mention about some of the challenges that schools may face about adapting to online education. I would also suggest some solutions to help make online education successful. To make online education successful, we need to enable everybody to have equality of access to internet and computers, avoid learners having interference from brothers, sisters, and pets, etc., by identifying a quiet time and place in their house to complete coursework, and they should talk with academic advisors about the problems. Learners need to stay focused on the ultimate goal of enrolling the course. Teachers should make course materials more interactive to motivate students. It is also important to understand the course expectations so that learners can plan out what you need to do in the course. The actual face-to-face interaction using video conferencing programs like Zoom, Skype, or FaceTime may improve, to a certain extent, the interpersonal skills of students, which they can learn in the traditional school mode. It is also necessary to teach teachers how to teach online and learners how to use the resources available. I am experiencing online learning in UOW. We have lectures and examinations using virtual communication tools, for example, Zoom, WebEx, Canvas, and Souls. Because I have basic computer skills in computer, so I can easily follow lectures and participate in group projects. I find it convenient as I do not have to travel to school and back home. Sometimes it is quite distracting to learn at home because I cannot concentrate with social media around me. But I actually miss going to school where I can meet up with my friends and interact with my peers or teachers. From my own observations on the people around me, teachers are sharing course materials online while students submit homework online as well. Students who will take examinations are also held online while a camera faces them. I think that interruptions of internet service may sometimes disrupt examinations. In the future, a blended mix of online learning and physical learning will be the future trend of education. There are no limitations of space, time, and place to learn. Here are some ethical issues I would like to share with you. As students can be anonymous online, this could lead to cheating and academic dishonesty. There may be some problems of ensuring the right students who are registered complete the examinations. Again, with anonymity, it pushes political, religious, and other views into virtual classrooms. Data may be released online through computer systems. Personal data won't be saved through these systems. As stated by Earl C., journalist of Peaks Media, one of the most concerning ethical questions facing the credibility of online education is that of rigor and grade level expectations. Will it be utopian or dystopian with online education? Here are some of the points you need to look at, like online freedom against release of privacy data through internet, less performance pressure against lack of human interaction, more online classes but less job opportunities for teachers, more quality time with family but less close friends and sometimes isolation and loneliness. In my view, it would be caught between a utopia and dystopia. If you would like to know more about the future of education, you may consider checking out these showcases of short films, movies, and futurologists. Thank you.